오늘부터 제13회 서울미디어시티비엔날레 강령 영혼의 기술 개막식을 시작하겠습니다. 오늘 개막식은 2025년 8월 26일부터 11월 23일까지 개최되는 제13회 서울미디어시티비엔날레 강령 영혼의 기술 개막을 축하하기 위해 마련된 자리입니다. 바쁘신 와중에도 참석해 주신 모든 분들께 감사의 말씀드립니다.
비엔날레가 도시와 미디어의 변화하는 환경에 따라 미래의 도시 서울을 기획하고자 했던 점을 상기한다면 4분의 1세기를 지나 기술이 우리의 영혼과 어떤 관계를 갖는지를 되묻는 이번 비엔날레의 주제는 과거로의 회귀가 아닙니다. 오히려 오늘날 우리의 삶에 지대한 영향을 끼치고 있는 기술이라는 개념의 의미를 한 번 더 낯설게 살펴보게 하는 의미 있는 역설이라고 생각합니다.
불가리는 미술 후원과 신진 아티스트 후원 등 예술의 발전에 적극적으로 기여하고 있으며 2024년 즉 작년부터는 서울시립미술관의 공연공간 프로젝트 커플링 전시 후원을 시작으로 공공미술 발전에도 기여하고자 노력하고 있습니다.
So this edition, which we titled Séance, Technology of the Spirit, maps contemporary artistic practices and discourses that draw on the occult, mystical, and spiritual traditions. In curating this biennial, we were guided by a question, which is what role have spiritual practice played in the development of modern and contemporary art? So orthodox histories of modernist art tend to emphasize artistic independence, formal innovation, or social critique. And we set out to trace an alternative history, one that's driven by forms of creativity that resist an easy incorporation into these kind of conventional theoretical frameworks.
In addition to that, I'm presenting a new work, a performance titled Sway. And I won't say very much about it, except that, as briefly mentioned, it features a group of dokebi, similar to one of the videos upstairs. And so dokebi are a type of liminal beings and nature deities at the threshold of realms who can traverse different times and spaces. And so I was inspired by dokebi as they sometimes appear in Jeju shamanic rituals, where they move with the forces of nature, such as the rain, the fog, and the wind, and are able to assume any gender, size, and form. It is said that dokebi multiply when they disperse, and that humans need to appease them for good fortune and to drive away evil spirits.
One evening, while listening to the radio in my hotel room, I suddenly felt his presence and began kind of dialogue with him. That moment became the starting point. I started conducting seances in different cities on different continents, seeking to channel his spirit. At the time, I didn't fully understand why Pike was speaking to me and why the radio served as a medium. So I began researching, especially Pike's relationship with the shamanism and also the history of radio. What I discovered was fascinating. That convinced me this spiritual communication with death was not only possible, but deeply meaningful.